Hello, it is audition day. I'm very excited, very nervous for today. So I am auditioning for one of my absolute favorite dream shows. This is my third time actually auditioning for this show, and this is my first musical audition since moving to Illinois and my first musical audition in 2.5 years. So I'm really nervous but also really excited, and take you all along with me on my journey of today. I think the last musical I auditioned for, I actually also vlogged it. And it's like, it's my first audition like 2 or 3 years or something like that, and then here I am again. Yeah, I'm gonna take you along with me for today. Unfortunately, I did wake up and my voice is feeling a little sore on my right side. So we're gonna start with some vocal steaming first thing this morning, and then we're gonna have a long session of vocal warm-ups, but I won't bore you with all of that, just a little bit of it. And then also I need to go to my local library. I need to print off my sheet music because I can't find it anywhere, unfortunately, and also the audition form to fill out, so I have it ready to go. And then we also got the dance call combo about a week ago so that we can learn it and just be ready to perform it when we get there. So just going over that, making sure that feels really good in my body and I know it, and I know the cues and the beats and everything, which dance is my forte, so that's the thing I feel most comfortable about. And then of course we're running through my song, and because my voice is hurting a little bit and the style of song it is, I don't want to run through it too much to possibly hurt my voice, because you know it's gotta sound good at the audition. The good thing is I just have to sing one time in auditions. That's it. You know, I just gotta get through one time. So just feeling really good about that. And then of course the whole getting ready and everything. So I'm gonna take you through my whole day getting ready for this audition. I am very excited, very scared, very nervous, very just excited to do it again, you know. It's been, like I said, 2.5 years since my last audition, since my last show. The last show I did was Anything Goes. I was in November of 2023, and then I took a break because then like 5 months after that show closed was our wedding, and then a few months after our wedding we moved to Illinois. And I did get to choreograph some shows last year, I just didn't be in shows, you know. So I'm excited to get back in it on the performer side of it because I love choreographing. That's something that little me never thought I'd get to do because I didn't grow up in the studio, but performing is like my first love, and so I'm excited to have that opportunity to get to do that again, especially for one of my favorite shows. So come along with me as I prepare for this audition, and
I love you too, girl. But we did, even though it's true. Hey, boo, boo, caw, caw. What are you doing? Yeah, when your brain is thick and big and
okay, so we're back from the library and we printed off our audition sheet and our song. Luckily my song is 3 pages, so I'm able to do this like really cool trick that I'll show you in my binder. Unfortunately though, this lovely pink binder that I used last time I auditioned, I put my callback sticker right here, so I can't use this. And then I have this lovely green binder that's got my entire Elf Junior script in it, so I'm gonna have to take this script out, find somewhere to put it at least until after auditions. Elf Junior was the first musical I ever choreographed. It was a very special place in my heart. Oh, I was gonna print off my resume, put my resume in the front, and I totally forgot to do that. Oh my god. Okay, I like didn't even hole punch the rest of the song. I could have like hole punched the rest of the song and still put it in here, and I totally didn't. It's fine. Okay, so these are my 3 pages. So first 2 pages go in, and then this one I actually need to tape. I hole punched it wrong. Oh my god. I don't know if I know where my hole puncher is. Oh my god. I don't think my hole puncher has been unpacked from moving. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. Eee 100% transparent and honest, I'm crashing out because I like the way my voice sounds. So I'm gonna try eating a cough drop while I do my hair. But I'm not a vocalist. I am a dancer first. And so singing is not my strong thing. The thing that I am strongest and best at is dancing, but obviously in musical theater, you have to be a dancer that sings. And this will be the first time that anyone at this theater has ever heard me sing, and I want it to be good. I want to set a good impression, and I don't like the way my voice sounds right now. So, I'm trying not to cry about it. I also wish we knew what we were doing first, if we were singing or dancing first. Yeah, I just wanted to be transparent on that because I'm sure there's people out there who are like, they can sing, they can learn music, they can sing, they've got it, they can carry a tune, but it's not their strong suit. And I feel like that's where I am. And so going into auditions is always so nerve-wracking because you don't know. I mean, one, in general, you just don't know what they're looking for. It would be just how important that the vocals are for them. And like in this instance, they're wanting like a 3 female ensemble. And so that makes me worried that they're wanting like strong, like super strong singers, and that my strong dancing will not be enough. But I'm also like, okay, I can't think like that before going in. I just need to go in and do my best on both sides, and that's all I can do, and then it's in their hands. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna curl my hair, I'm gonna do my cough drop, and hope that it can help soothe my voice a little bit, so then my voice can sound a little bit better on my song. Okay. Alright, so my hair and makeup is done. I will do my eyelashes and my lips right closer to when we're leaving because I still have about an hour and a half until I need to leave. My hair is curled. I will brush through it again when it is closer to leaving. So I have a playlist called pre-show tunes. It's just kind of like hype music that makes you feel good, and that really helped my mood, so that was good. So we're gonna drink some water, do some more vocal exercises, and try to run through our song again. I also still have to figure out what to do with my music because I thought I double checked, but I hole punched the pages 2 and 3 wrong to put in my binder, and the library closes in an hour. So if I want to go reprint, I have to go do that now, but it's also like raining really hard, and I stretched, I did arm workouts, I did my 100 abs. Right, on our way to the audition. It is raining like crazy. We did it. We did the audition. We finished it. I feel really good about my dance call.
Can I please do a frozen custard?
Alright, I just got back from the audition, and I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't 100% feel good after my vocal audition. We did vocal auditions first, and I was second to go. See, number 2. And we went on the stage, which is not my favorite way to do auditions because when people are on stage, they have microphones. I don't have a microphone in auditions. And then when I went to the accompaniment, he was doing the tempo a little faster than I do it, in which I realized that because I listened to Heartbreaker earlier today, and I realized that the actual song is faster than what music notes where I get my song from was doing. And so he's like, oh, I'll follow you. And so then just like normal audition nerves plus being second plus being on the stage and I need like meaning, oh god, I need to project more, and that and many factors. My placement wasn't right, and then I finally got in my placement and then my voice cracked and I asked to start over, and so I did, and I feel like I still like got the notes, and there were some parts that I think still sounded really good, but I could feel it was more grainy is the only word I can think of. Like it was just wasn't the full sound that I know I can do that song in, so that was really disappointing in myself. And I am not gonna lie, I did leave the audition room and I started crying, but one of the fellow auditioners later on said, I could hear you sounded really good, and she had no idea that I had cried, because when I came out of the audition room she must have been in the bathroom, and then I went downstairs so then we could, that's where we're supposed to go so we can practice the combo. And so this lady never saw that I like got emotional after my vocal audition, but later when she was asking other people like, oh, what did you sing, what did you sing, and then she's like, I heard you sounded good. And so like that was like a nice feeling when I feel like I didn't do my best, but a total stranger who didn't have to say anything or compliment me in any way told me that I sounded good and that she'd hear me. So maybe I did better than I thought. And I know that they take nerves into consideration. I've been on that side of the table. I know when people are nervous, you know, and that affects people. I'm still happy with my audition, even though I know vocally I could have done better. But given the circumstances, given the fact that my throat's been hurting since Friday, like I'm still really proud of myself. And then the dance call, I'm not gonna lie, I nailed the dance call. That's my shit, okay? And I whipping my hair, I'm making facials, like I went all out, and I feel really good about my dance. And it was just fun. It was so fun to do audition again and get back out there and do this art form that I love, because it's been so long, and I feel really happy to be getting back into it. No matter what happens with this one, I'm just glad to be back. And callbacks are on Thursday, so we should know by Wednesday morning if we get a callback. I did write down that I'm auditioning for the ensemble, especially because like that's where you get the meat of the dancing. That's my jam. So, and usually ensembles don't get callbacked, so unless they want to see me for something else or want to see me more vocally, I don't know. I should know by Wednesday morning if I get a callback, which will be Thursday, and then I'm assuming by Friday, maybe Saturday, they will either do the calls or emails for offers of the show. So we'll see what happens. I'm really happy with what I did today, and I feel good, and I feel like I made a good impression, a good first impression I feel like I made a good impression as an auditioner, because it's my first time auditioning for a musical with this theater company, and I'm proud of myself, and that's the most important thing. So, well, do I hope I get the show? Yes, third time's the charm. Hopefully my third time auditioning for this show I get cast in it, but no matter what happens, I'm really proud of myself for putting in the work and going for it and feeling good afterwards. So